everybody, welcome to Coffee and the Tea. So glad you decided to stop by and see what kind of tea I'm spilling today. And I have some good tea, I must say. Sorry it's been so long since I have popped up on your notifications if you have me for your notifications, but I am going to get better. I am going to get better. I am determined. I am going to try to be a little more realistic. And I think it would be better for my channel to do it twice a week because that way, because things don't happen in the celebrity world every day. So I think twice a week for coffee and tea would be sufficient. And I am determined to be consistent. So if you with me, hang in there with me. That's what I'm trying to say. Hang in there with me because I'm going to hang in there with you. All right, go down here. If you are new, go down here in your settings, find your subscribe button, and go ahead and subscribe and help me to build this channel. And hit your notification bell so you know when I upload. Like I said, I'm going to try to upload on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and you will get a notification that I have uploaded. And I promise you, I am really going to try to bring the really, really interesting tea. I really try to research it and see what's going on on those celebrity streets. I really, really do. All right, and also give me a thumbs up to help me with the algorithm. I appreciate that too because like I said, launching a new channel is not easy to say the least. And of course, you always need help from people to do that. All right, let's get into this tea. The first tea I got is about Tariq Hill. I think everybody heard about him. He is the football player who is a member of the Miami Dolphins football team, and he was arrested prior to the game last Sunday, and it was a kind of a brutal arrest. And let me read what it said. I found this on the Jasmine brand. It says, just hours before Miami Dolphins star wide receiver Tariq Hill looked to the field, he found himself detained by police near the Hard Rock Stadium, in which in what began as a traffic violation but quickly escalated. And it was a spectacle, and it was unnecessary. And I think it was racially profiling, and so does Tariq. Tariq has a really expensive looking car, and a black man driving a really expensive car is a target in America. I know that might not be something to say out loud and not to acknowledge, but facts are facts, and I'm always going to deal in the facts. And so he was mistreated on a simple traffic stop, which is ridiculous. And now that they have found out who he is, I think they put the person on leave. Let's read a little bit more. It says, now that one of the officers involved facing administrative leave, the Miami-Dade Police Department Director Stephanie V. Daniels announced an internal investigation into the incident. Are we? And it's my understanding that one of the cops, if not all of the cops, well, I don't think all of them that was involved in it, but one particular one has a history of all this nonsense, of, have been disciplined for a lot of this nonsense. And I think he is the one that went on, which they put on leave. It says the encounter occurred on Sunday morning with Tariq being ticketed for reckless driving just a block away from the stadium. Although it's unclear why the situation escalated, video shows Hill on the ground, handcuffed by police before being helped up. Hill was later released and managed to join the team just before kickoff. They didn't even take him down. They could have just gave him the ticket. A lot of times, and I'm going to say this, a lot of times people are jealous. These cops are jealous. They see these people with these expensive cars and these lifestyles, and they feel some kind of way about it. And I'm not saying that this is a black and white thing, because it's my understanding that this particular cop was black. And what people don't seem to understand, it's not always a black and white thing. It's a blue and black thing, meaning that mentality of police officers. Look what happened to that guy in Memphis, Tennessee. All of those were black people who beat him to death. Those cops, all was black, who beat this other black man to death. So it's not about black and white all the time. It's about black and blue too. I'm just saying. But we'll see how all that shakes out. I'll report back, see how, I'll do an update when more come out. All right, next up is Miss Beyonce. Miss Beyonce had one of the most successful country albums it was. And then now the CMA Award nominations has come out. And guess what? Beyonce got 0 nominations. I wonder why. I found this also on Jasmine Brand. It says Beyonce snubbed by CMA Awards, receiving 0 nominations for Cowboy Carter. And we all know that Cowboy Carter was a sensation to the point where they even created a dance for it. It says Beyonce got a major snub from the Country Music Association Awards and received 0 nomination. Hold on, let me try to make it bigger. I cannot see all this stuff. Hold on, let me see if I can make it bigger. Let me see if I can make it bigger. Hold on. Okay, now that's better. It says received 0 nominations from the CMA Awards despite the success of her acclaimed Cowboy Carter album. The nominations was announced on Monday, September the 9th, and was quickly noticed that Beyonce did not get a nomination at all. Shadaboozy was nominated for the first time for Single of the Year, the bar song Tipsy. He is a black guy with dreads, so they did nominate him, but I think they feel some kind of way about Beyonce coming over there and taking over. Meanwhile, Morgan Wallen and Post Malone garnered multi nods. Morgan Wallen leads with 7 nominations and Post Malone has 4. And I'm not saying that I'm up on everything, but I couldn't even tell you one song that Post Malone sings. I mean, he is not a Beyonce, and he definitely is not a Cowboy Carter level performer. I'm just saying. But that's what's going on there. All right, let's keep it moving. We know who's going to be the halftime um, person that's going to be featured as the entertainment for halftime for the Super Bowl coming up. That's going to be Kendrick Lamar. It says Kendrick Lamar is announced as the 2025 Super Bowl halftime performer. And it's some people in their feels about this. Lil Wayne had the nerve to be in his feels about it, but we all know that Lil Wayne is not a Kendrick Lamar. Now, I like Lil Wayne, but it's some things about him that I just cannot stand. And his appearance is one of them. And his mouth with all that nonsense coming out of it is another. I like his music, but some people just, how they say, shut up and sing. Yeah, he should shut up and rap, because when he opens his mouth, it really tells the tail on him, and I'll just leave it like that. All right, moving on. Uh, Tyrese Gibson. Tyrese was arrested for unpaid child support. And we know that this has nothing to do with the fact that he does not have the money, because Tyrese is in that whole series of Fast and the Furious. Tyrese got plenty of money. His money is long. This has everything to do with his ongoing feud with his wife. It turns out that he married this woman who married him for his money and had a child by him. And once the child, she left and she want money from him. And he all up in his feelings about it. Well, when you, I'm not gonna say, but he need to run her check. That's all. Because if you got conned, and that's what he feels like he was conned by her, that she never loved him. It was all about the check, all about his bag. And so now he feels some kind of way, and he's doing everything that he can to keep from paying her. Well, you know what? If you get conned, what do they say? You play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. Well, he did that because he had said some uh, real th- shady things about women. And so, you know what? It's hard for me to, I don't know, get that warm and fuzzy feeling about what's going on with him. But they locked him up. So let's talk about it. It says Tyrese Gibson arrested for unpaid child support. Tyrese Gibson is in custody for failing to pay the amount of child support ordered by the court. The singer, actor, and dad of 5-year-old Soria and his wife Samantha Lee was in Fulton County Court Monday morning and faced a judge in an ongoing child support battle, and the hearing did not go well for Tyrese. Well, like I said, Tyrese, he got a problem with this woman. He feels that she somehow conned him into the marriage and into the child. And so he just feels some kind of way. I have saw interview after interview with him, all up in his feelings about this whole situation. It's as if he don't understand that it is people out there that does that. And it's up to you to guard yourself from them. But you didn't do that. And now you have to deal with the consequences of your decisions, just like every other grown person does. And his daughter, I think they said she 5. Yeah, he got a long way to go. He got a long way to go. And, he got had. And some people just cannot take the fact that they got had. You know, you just need to cut your losses, cut her check, run her check, and go on with your life and go on and make some more money and find real love and just cut your loss. Look how what's her name? She is a daytime host. Her husband did her like that. Well, Wendy Williams. Look how her husband did her. And Sherry Shepherd, her husband did her. That's the one I was trying to think of. How he did her. And she had to pay child support on a child that wasn't biologically hers. It's plenty of people who go through situations like this. And Tyrese needs to grow up and deal with it and just cut his losses and go on and try to make the best relationship he can with his daughter. Because he don't end up paying that money. And that's just point blank. And they said that this has just been ongoing, especially with him and this judge. He needs to stop. All right, let's go on. This is an update. My last coffee and tea, I talked about this Olympian who her boyfriend doused her with um, petrol, as they put it, and we say gasoline here, and set her on fire. She died. Well, he got injured in the process of doing this, and guess what? He has died. He succumbed to his injuries. He was so busy trying to burn her up, and he burned himself up. And I hate to say that like that, but good for him. Good for him. If you felt the need to try to take somebody's life, then because he must have known what he was doing. He must have been a genius, to say the least. But he is dead now too. And all I can say is, and I'm gonna put the picture of him right here. Um, you can tell he is no genius. I don't see what she saw in him. But anyway, he's dead, and God bless her. That's all I'll say about that. Okay. Let's see what's up next. Oh yeah, Justin Timberlake, he got off. This is an update on him. He got arrested not long ago. And I must say, I am totally and absolutely not interested and could not care about it. I don't understand why people are so interested in it, and I am going to report on it. I report on stuff that I find not interested, and this is one of it. But he went to court. I think it was, when did he go to court? I think it was Sunday. Not Sunday, what I'm saying. I think it was one day this week. I'll put it that way. And he spoke after he came out of court, and he was saying that he fell short of his own high standards and all that bull that he talking about. But the judge accepted his the plea agreement that his lawyer and him came up with, and he will do 25 hours of this is for the DUI. If you, I'm sorry, I didn't explain that. Um, I guess maybe 2 months ago, he was in New York, and he was pulled over and arrested. And so this is him going to court and settling it. And it says the judge has officially accepted Justin Timberlake's plea deal, and he will do 25 hours of community service within 1 year, pay a fine up to $500, and issue a court ordered apology. The judge thanked Justin for all of what that he said and for speaking from his heart. His license in New York City will have a 90-day suspension. And that is that. And I just don't even understand why it's a story, to tell you the truth. People get tickets all the time for DUIs. But anyway. And Justin, who cares? All right, now this one I do care about. Legendary soul singer Frankie Beverly. Frankie Beverly was um, a black star, meaning that he was really famous in the black community. I don't know if he was really famous in the he wasn't a Beyonce, but in the black community, the aunties, he was a star. And he passed away. Legendary soul singer Frankie Beverly dies at 77. And you know what? Recently, he just retired. He just retired the first of this year. He must have been really, really sick. And I was like, it's I'm really, really surprised. I knew he was up in his age and stuff like that he would retire, but I did not know he was sick. And it says legendary soul singer, songwriter, producer Frankie Beverly has passed away. His family announced on social media Wednesday morning he was 77 years old. During this time, as we are navigating the feelings of sorrow, reflection, and remembrance, we are kindly asking for privacy and understanding. Oh, yeah, he passed away. And like I say, if you know, you know. And if you're a black person, you should know Frankie Beverly. Yep, he passed away. And also, we got to mourn James Earl Jones. He also passed away this week. James Earl Jones, the voice of Darth Vader, has died at the age of 93. Legendary actor James Earl Jones, best known as his uh, in numerous movie roles and his booming voice as the character of Darth Vader. You know, Luke, I am your father. I remember that from Star Wars. I used to tell my kids that I used to do them and they run them around the room. Luke, I am your father. Yeah, that was James Earl Jones. And yeah, he passed away. He passed away at his home in New York, surrounded by his family, according to longtime agent Barry McPherson. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, we have had some sadness. And that is all to catch up, except we know we have to do stupid people doing stupid stuff. It would not be coffee in the tea if we did not do stupid people doing stupid stuff. And of course, I have a stupid one for you. This is coming out of Florida, and it is about a 71-year-old man, a 71-year-old grandfather being found in a closet. And here's a picture of him. Sweet, sweet looking little man. Now he's not the he is not the stupid person. He is the person who was found in the closet dead. But the stupid people is the people who run the facility in the nursing home. So let's get into this article. It says, family seeks answers after they claim 71-year-old grandfather was found dead in nursing home closet. North Miami Police Department issues a missing vulnerable adult alert on social media for an elderly man, noting that he had last been seen on August 22nd. The family of the elderly man in Miami is seeking answers after they say he disappeared at a nursing home facility and his body was allegedly found in the closet at the facility. The family of Ian Eaton told NBC News, the local media outlet WPLG, and WSVN that the 71-year-old was admitted to the nursing home on August 14th. So he hadn't even been there that long, as he recovered from a brain aneurysm. A week later, his family told the outlet that they received a call from the staff member saying that he was missing. When they reached out to the nursing home per NBC, News, they were told that Eden had checked himself out. However, when the family said that they asked the nursing home to verify the man's signature, they reportedly refused, prompting them to file a missing person report. The North Miami Police Department issued a missing vulnerable adult alert on social media on August the 23rd for Eden, for the man. His name is a little weird, but police noted that the elderly man was last seen the day prior in the area of the facility, North Dade Nursing Home and Rehabilitation Center, and at around 2 p.m. local time wearing a green shirt and blue shorts. The police did not provide any updates on social media. The department later confirmed that to NBC News that the person was found dead at the center, though they did not confirm whether it was that a person was found dead at the center. though they did not confirm whether it was the 71-year-old man. The police confirmed to WSVN that the body was found in a storage closet. The elderly man's family said on Monday, September the 2nd, that they were informed about his death. His niece, Kimberly Etienne, alleged that to the NBC News, a detective came and said that he had been found in the closet, decomposing to the point of not being recognized. What's going on here? We thought that he went missing. We never expected him to be dead in a nursing home. Etienne's granddaughter Ruth Keisha Etienne added to WSVN. The family said that Elian had been scheduled to be at the facility for 12 weeks to undergo rehabilitation and physical therapy, but they are now planning a funeral and searching for answers into how his death occurred. The North Miami Police Department and North Dade Nursing Home and Rehabilitation Center did not immediately respond to people's requests for a comment. Our team is cooperating fully with the appropriate authorities, including law enforcement and our state regulation partner, the nursing home facility continued. Those nursing homes down in Florida has always been notorious as being bad. Rick Scott, he is the senator from there, and he was in that business prior to becoming a senator, and they said that he was nothing but a crook. And a lot of the nursing homes down in Florida, the regulation is shoddy at best. So, whew, I don't know how all this shakes out, but when I get an update, when I find out something new and I get an update, I will update you too. All right, y'all. That's coffee and the tea. Oh my God, isn't that horrible? Yeah, the super person of the day is not a person. It is that facility down there. And if I was the family of that man, I would sue the brakes off of them. But then, Florida has all those weird laws and stuff like that. Those Republicans run the state of Florida, and they put restraints on if you can sue and all kinds of stuff because it's no way I would want to live in Florida. That's all I'm saying. Woof, it's too much. So I don't know if it's restraints that the family can't sue, but if I could sue, I would sue the brakes off of them. All right, y'all. See y'all later. Bye.